where I learned about the real issues within our criminal justice system and what real reform would look like. And so I resigned from that position in 2014 in order to start No Exceptions, which is an organization that was founded by prisoners, ministers, lawyers, and educators, basically. And
so both of you would like to talk about some very, very important things in prison. And I think, Pastor, as you've said on a number of occasions, we know a lot about a person who has been convicted up until the prison wall. And after that, we don't know anything else about them unless we try to keep them in there as long as we possibly can. And so what we'd like to do today, over the next minute and a half that we have in this segment, is to start talking about some of the issues dealing with being incarcerated.
Okay. Well, you know, like I said, as an ex-offender, having spent 5 years of my life incarcerated in the Tennessee State prison system, you know, I can truthfully say that I've experienced slavery, because slavery is legal in the prison system. And they make it legal, they give you a job and they'll pay you 13, 14, 15 cents an hour. You know, way, way, way below minimum wage for anybody. And, you know, and you're at their beck and call for whatever it is they want you to do. And I've experienced that, having been incarcerated. And it's an issue. And it's long been an issue. It's been legislated into this country, into our Constitution here. Because, you know, slavery, of course, was abolished. But at the same time, it still lives on in the prison system, because slavery is legal when someone commits a crime. You know, now I agree that people that commit crimes should be punished. When I was a criminal, I committed crimes, I should have been punished.
Okay, and so what we'll do, we'll take our first commercial break, and then we'll come back and we'll allow Reverend Alexander to talk about some of the jobs and some of the ways that the money is distributed among prisoners in the system. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.
In the laundry. And
prisons would not run without prisoner labor.
Right.
Prisoners participate in their own incarceration.
Let's take this second segment to give us an overview in terms of people going into the system and how they are assigned work, and anything that has to do with working people.
Absolutely.
in the prison. Is there some kind of hierarchy?
Well,
is there some kind of how is that done? Do you take an examination to determine where your skills are best, et cetera?
There are different tests required for different sorts of jobs. You know, there are requirements, different skill levels, different abilities. But we can relate that directly to what Pastor Walker was saying about slavery.
Okay.
And so I think there's a tie-in there.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to do, to give you this part of this 8-minute segment.
Okay.
To talk about some of the economics of the prison system, and why we can consider it to be a continuation of slavery, you see. And I think when you